Wait, why a pineapple smoothie? It's got antioxidants. Doesn't like everything have antioxidants these days? So like blueberries have like heaps or something. Do antioxidants actually help? I thought that was like to make your skin better or something. Welcome in, guys. Nice work on first, Bob. Bye, Bob. Good luck with work, Bob.
Hello, my whale pog champions.
Hello, Sweepy. And hi, Black Blue, and hi, Red. And nice work on not first. I heard it's good for you. I have no idea what antioxidants are for. Well, you know what we have to do now. Now I am going to open a Firefox tab, and we're going to look it up. Window capture, this one. Let me just pixelate this in case my search history is sus. Antioxidants benefits. WebMD. Antioxidants are they're good for use. Pros and cons. Wait, there's cons? Wait, there's cons? What are the cons? What are the cons? Antioxidants are substances that protect your body from the effects of unstable molecules called free radicals. Free radicals develop on atoms of your body, blah blah blah, TLDR. Types of antioxidants. There's a lot more than I thought there was. WebMD, I know. Did WebMD used to be good? Wasn't it like properly a thing? Let's see, because antioxidants have the power to protect you from free radicals, they may be able to lower your odds of some diseases. Hi, Giro. Welcome in. We are looking at WebMD. I'm still waiting to scroll down. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, where's it gonna talk about cancer? And it's like right here on the page. Antioxidants for cancer prevention. Thank you, Giro. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Are you at work? I hope work is going okay. So they say it lowers your odds of getting some diseases, but the connection isn't clear. Eyes, heart health, skin. I knew it did something for skin. It's like anti-aging, anti-aging stuff. Antioxidant beta-carotene is common in orange foods. If you want to stop aging, eat lots of orange food, is what I'm hearing. Everything both simultaneously prevents and causes cancer. Yeah, it really does. I didn't know this was a thing. Is this real? Are orange foods especially high in antioxidants? Some green leafy vegetables also contain high levels of beta-carotene. Pink grapefruit. I love grapefruit. I love tomatoes. I have been munching on tomatoes a lot lately. Antioxidants Sleepy! Sleepy, come help me pronounce the medical stuff. I hear eating a lot of carrots actually makes your skin orange. Do you know how I know this? From an episode of House. Yeah, I heard that's like legitimately a thing. Yeah.
Have you guys checked out Syl's YouTube channel yet? You should check
nothing
it out.
there.
She's got a ton of exclusive content on there.
Handshake.
Like the speed painting.
Gonna have to do another. Yeah. Would have been so good if we got a Sleepy. And especially if it was like the FU Sylphrin voice clip. Yeah, we saw the same episode. I saw it while it was airing on TV, like when it was actually on scheduled television, and I was like watching it like every week. I like saw it when it like came out. The early episodes of early seasons of House was really fun. It does. Okay, I haven't even seen it mention blueberries yet. Isn't blueberries like the classic antioxidant one? Blackberries, wild strawberries, cranberries, specifically wild strawberries. I'm like halfway through my binge of House. Oh, nice. Last time I binged House, I'm trying to remember what season I got up to. I didn't finish it. I didn't get all the way to the end. It got like a little bit too, like I'm watching House for the fun medical, like, you know, monster of the week, except it's a disease. I'm watching it to learn about like diseases and stuff, and like it's like a police procedural, but medical, right? That's what I'm there for. But then, like, later seasons started getting too much into, like, house's problems. It was just focused on cleaning house. And I was just like, this is really boring. Can you please stop trying to fix this character? Like, he's fun broken. Anyway, I hope you're having fun watching House. So you gotta learn, these shows, it's not for the technical stuff, it's all about the interpersonal drama. Yeah, the medical stuff is just the hook line. Yeah, I know. But that's all like that. I swear every series devolves into interpersonal drama. They just like use some excuse like the medical technical stuff, right? To like as like a base, like as a foundation. It's the stage on which you put the characters, and then once you've had enough time to show your audience what the characters are like, then they just stop talking about the actual interesting stuff. And it all becomes like relationships and backstabbing and, oh my god, who has cancer and who's sleeping with who, and they just broke up. I thought they were gonna be like forever. I hate it. Watch Law and Order for actual medical stuff? No way. Does Law and Order have medical stuff? Oh, not medical, legal. Yeah. You know what I loved? I bring this up like a million times. I love this Korean drama called Stranger. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. Wait, let me see if I can find it. It's called something else in Korean. It was available on Netflix. It was about Stranger Korean drama. Yeah, this... Wait. Was it this one? Hang on. Yes, this one. So this follows, what is the actual, what's the name in Korean? It's not Stranger, it's like something else to do with trees, maybe? Anyway, original title, okay, I'm not gonna pronounce that. This show is fantastic. I have, like, it's really intense. It's a drama, which I don't usually go for, but it's like really like it's packed with information. If you're not paying attention for like any 2 minutes of any of the episodes, you're in trouble. It's so good. It's so good. It's very intense to watch. Alex gets exhausted watching it with me, but I just want to like binge it 24/7. It's only got 2 seasons, I think. Last I saw it only had 2 seasons. It was really good. It was so good. It didn't have any of this like BS romance stuff in it, which I really hate. It was like all about like the case and like unraveling like what was happening. It was like the focus was fantastic. fully recommend if you're not into interpersonal drama. This is drama without too much interpersonal stuff. I love how heavy your pixelization sensor is to comedic levels. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure you guys couldn't see anything. Sometimes websites put like zip codes in like really big letters at the top for some reason. So I wanted to make sure like you couldn't read it if that happened to end up on the screen. Okay, anyway. That thanks for listening. Did we learn anything about antioxidants? Eat orange things. I think that was it. Antioxidant supplements. Yeah, that's it. It didn't mention blueberries once. Hang on, wait. I need to search for this now. There's no blueberries in this entire article. I think this is fake. We learned that it may sometimes reduce the chance of cancer slightly. Let's see how many times the word cancer is mentioned. 9? What do you mean 6 of 9 matches? What does that mean? There's 2 on the page. Oh, it's match number 6 of 9 matches. Okay, it's mentioned 9 times. On an article about antioxidants, blueberries are mentioned 0 times and cancer is mentioned 9 times. Anyway, thanks WebMD. Good effort. What are we actually doing? We're playing AI Somnium Files. Welcome in, guys. We're like right at the end of day 5. I think I mean this one. Yes. We just finished up with our current location, I think. And then I was about to move somewhere else. I can't remember why, but oh, let me turn off the background music. We were talking with Iris at the shrine again for some reason. I can't remember why we were there. We went back to the scene of the crime for absolutely no reason. Oh, we still don't really know why we went back there. Now we're going to the abandoned factory. Once again, I don't remember anything of what was happening. I'll just do recaps as I remember them. Okay, 11:29 on the Tuesday.
Is this the place?
Yes.
Where did Renju try to take you?
That door in the back.
Oh yeah, she confirmed that she was like kind of abducted. Asterisk. Oh, it's a sync machine. Right? This is a sync machine that they stole. It's a prototype that they stole from the police department.
A sync machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
How you kinda abducted? Because she just kind of went with him. He showed up, if I recall correctly, he just showed up and was like, hey, come with me, lol. And she was like, yeah, alright. And then he took her here. Am I remembering that wrong? I feel like that's what happened. Renju was the, like, late night visitor that she had on her stream. And, didn't she end up going with him then? Renju took her here. To the sync machine. ... That's all I remember.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Doesn't she work for Renju? She does! That's exactly why it was kind of an abduction. Like, it wasn't... He didn't do anything physical to get her in the car, I don't think, but she was kind of like manipulated to come here. Does that count as abduction? If you just get like lured away? Wait, it was stolen 6 years ago? 6 years ago?
What's he doing here?
Wait, 6 years ago? 6 years ago is significant. That's the date that Date lost like all his memories. Like that's when his like amnesia kicks in. And we know that there was some sort of significant incident 6 years ago. Which seems like it has something to do with Iris's family. Yeah.
Hey, Iris, are you okay?
Yeah, she looks fine, just taking a nap. You know how it is.
Iris, stay with me!
You just get really tired sometimes.
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown. But I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
And that's me all of the time.
If this continues...
Let's get her to a hospital.
Impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
Sounds like enough time for a sync.
How do you know that?
Conveniently in front of the sync machine.
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What? Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
Yeah, I don't really understand how this is supposed to help. Like what?
I've I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. And somehow, I saved Iris in the real world too.
Right. Okay. So we're not really saving her.
We're in a parallel world or something.
Yeah, we were just like hopping between parallel worlds, which means like this Iris is still dead, right?
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
yes.
Hi, Gino. I can't see or hear my shady blocked internet. What? Wait. What the fuck is wrong? I can't type. With your internet question marks? Like CE shifting? Yeah, it sounds like that's exactly the same mechanic. Oh my god. Are you serious, Gino? Oh, okay, fine. How dare you? Gino wants me to do small talk even though he can't see or hear the stream. Thanks, Gino. Where's my small talk button? Here it is. So, how's the weather? How's everyone's internet doing? Does anybody else has shady blocked internet? What? What did Gino do to get like IP banned? Oh, you're on a boat. He's on a boat. Play any new games? Me? All I play is like on stream. Oh, enjoy both. Loki hoping you'll fall off the side for redeeming small talk. Enjoy swimming with the fish. Fish. I saw you play Baba Is You the other day. How's that going? Yeah, good. I did better than I thought I would. Prince had to help me a lot on one of the levels. But I like to think I pulled at least 50% of the weight. Off stream, the only game I've really been playing is I've been trying to finish Artificial Nexus, if you guys were here for that stream. I've been trying to finish that off stream. But like, man, I kind of suck at playing visual novels like off stream. When I play them on stream, I like actually pay attention to everything, but whenever I play them off stream, I just kind of like speed through stuff and don't really read everything. It's a problem. I don't I'm just useless at it, especially since I started a new save. I think I messed up my first game on Artificial Nexus. I can't find a way out. I'm kind of trapped. That game might be too hard for me. But Baba Is You is fun. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Artificial Nexus off stream. I really want to finish it so that I can like leave a review for the dev, and help like bump it up the algorithm a bit. Even with all that training with Zero Escape, I feel like Zero Escape is it's like a little bit more clear what you need to do. Whereas like Artificial Nexus, you have a whole floor. You have like a bunch of different rooms to explore. There's a bunch of doors to unlock. It's not entirely clear like what thing is used to unlock what. I've got this like one thing. I am so convinced I know the correct 6-digit code. 6 digits? 7 digits. 6. It was 6 digits. I'm convinced I know the correct 6-digit code to like unlock this locker, but it just doesn't work, and I have no idea what else it could be. Like, I feel like Zero Escape is actually a bit easier. I was just listening to an Aussie, a Kiwi, and 2 Scots drunkenly talking about Michelangelo's David's genitals. It was a feast of dialects. Oh, that sounds really funny. That sounds like podcast worthy. That sounds. You should record it. Yeah, other things I have been playing off stream. Private server, World of Warcraft, a little bit. I play World of Warcraft way too casually. The other people I'm playing with are getting annoyed because because Alex and I don't play enough. we don't level up enough to keep up with them. But it's like, you know, I only have like a couple hours free each day, including weekends. And sometimes I don't want to spend those 2 hours grinding on Turtle WoW. Sometimes I want to spend those 2 hours watching a movie or watching TV. Speaking of TV, we started watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the Donald Glover. His name's Donald Glover, right? And like last night. I'm not sure how I feel about it. That's why playing MMOs is always so hard in groups. Yeah, it's not so bad because we have like a bunch of alts. Amazon version? Isn't Amazon? It's a TV show one. I don't know. I saw like 3 episodes of that. I only watched 1. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, like the vibes are kind of off. Like some of the world building didn't make enough sense. Some of the world building, it didn't make enough sense. And that would have been fine if the show's like vibes were kind of like campy and fun and a bit goofy, but that's not what the vibes are. They seem to like take themselves kind of seriously, and it's more of like a romantic drama type thing. And I don't know, it doesn't quite. If you're gonna take yourself seriously in one way, you kind of need to do it like all the way across. Like, like I'm not buying this other world building stuff because you kind of set the tone wrong. But I'm willing to give it another shot. I might try episode 2 before I make up my mind. Also, what I've learned is that between the Sistine Chapel and David, if you ordered something from Michelangelo, it's coming whether you want or to not, so just embrace it. Coming naked, yeah. It feels a lot different compared to the movie. Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Hi JC, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for being here. The Mr. and Mrs. Smith movie, is that the one from, I need to look it up now. Is there only one, or did they like remake it? The one I know is with that actor I always forget the name of. The 2005 one. Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise. Wait, Tom Cruise is in this one? It's Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, right? Is Tom Cruise in this? Yeah, Brad Pitt, right? In the 2005. Yeah, the 2005 film. That is like a completely different setup, like totally different arrangement. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed the 2005 movie. Probably more than this TV show. So far. TV show has like a lot of room to redeem itself, but at the end of the first episode, there were some previews, which I wouldn't usually watch, but they were like, coming up on this season of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and they were like, gave like these shots that were supposed to like entice you to keep watching, right? And I was kind of looking at them, like using it like a wine taster, and I was like, this isn't not quite me. you guys may have lost me with these previews. The focus is all wrong. They're just quintessential mainstream auto action movie action. Yeah. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. I know that they are technically older now, but because of like I always consider them to be like the just like quote unquote normal age. Like they're always gonna be like 30 to 40 in my head. I can't ever see like an unedited photo of Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise and be like, no, that's not right. They got famous around when I was young. Yeah, they were like, you know, in the 90s and like early 2000s action stars, right? Enjoy your vacay, Chino. Thanks for popping in, I think, Kushima. Yeah, let me close this. Anyway, that's a small talk over. I feel like that didn't really count as small talk, but we talked about movies and TV shows, so that's close enough, right? That's what people talk about, like, around the water cooler. I don't hang out near the water cooler. People talk to me there. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, we were about to... we're about to throw a woman that's coding into a prototype sync machine because that's the solution. People come to my desk to talk to me. Oh my god, yeah, people did that too. I hated it. Did I tell you? Okay, so the obvious thing in an open plan office. You put on your noise cancelling headphones. They're like big and chunky so everyone notices them. You're like, you've got a million windows open. They look like hard, complicated codey stuff. Even if you're not working on code, you need to have at least a screen of that up so that people think that you're like uninterruptible. So I had like everything. I had everything open. I had my serious like concentration look on my face because I was actually concentrating. I had like a bunch of stuff to do and I was like working on it. The gears were grinding, okay? And then this a-hole comes up. I'm clearly focusing. I have music going. I have my headphones on. The rest of the world is lost to me. I'm focusing on this problem in front of me, and he comes up and he tries to get my attention and then gives up and taps me on the shoulder, completely breaking my concentration. So I have to like take off my headphones and I look at him and I'm like, what? And he's like, that's a smart way to position your laptop. And I'm like, I know another way to position my fucking laptop, asshole. Was like, you seriously interrupted me just for that? Couldn't you just send me a message on Teams? Why did you have to walk up to my desk and tap me on the fucking shoulder for this? I will remember, Ryan. Ryan? I remember. This is going with me to my grave. When I'm senile and I'm in a rest home and I'm like forgetting my children's names and thinking that I still have Remy with me. God, that's a really depressing thought. I'm going to remember Ryan tapping me on the shoulder and interrupting my work. I was so pissed off. Sadly, I can't do that. I'm currently in an admin position. My job is to handle other people's issues. Oh no. That's really unfortunate. That's exactly the kind of job that I actively avoid. All Ryans from this day forth are perpetually cursed. Hi gamers, welcome in.
Hello. Hey guys, hi. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are treating so well today on this fantastic Tuesday, or whatever day it is.
Wednesday.
Woo! Thanks for coming, guys. We love you.
Thanks, Nabu. Yeah, Ryan's name is blacklisted now. If our baby is a boy, we are not naming it Ryan. Sorry, Ryans. You have to legally change your name if you don't. If you want me to like you, if you want to be friends. Hi, Alex. But you can't just say that. People might actually be named Ryan. Welcome in. I'm surprised you're in here. You don't like visual novels.
Please, help me.
Is that an order?
Did you come in because you heard me, like, yelling and swearing?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice.
I saw it was chat, so it stayed. Yeah, God damn it. Eat the fish, yeah, okay. I can throw the fish in. Yeah, these games always involve me pausing the game like every 5 seconds and talking about something random. Let me throw the fish in. There you go. Hi guys, thank you so much for the cheer. Thank you for the 16 Bezos bucks. I needed a second to remember the name. I almost automatically said Elon Musk, but that's not right. Not yet, anyway. Okay, we're about to dive into this poor dying girl's brain. I feel like this is dangerous
We don't have a lot of time. Let's get
for like everyone.
Date, this device is a prototype.
Have a good stream, thank you.
It is not identical to the one
You too,
that
sleep
exists.
well.
You said that already, so what?
Sweet dreams.
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
This this is so sus. Why what are we doing? Damn it, Date. Okay, where could it be? CRT monitor, medicine shelf, oil drum. There's a lot of things I can explore. What about bookshelf? Lots of books. Don't see a manual. Locker maybe? No manual here. Oops. Shelf?
Date, is that
Oh, did we find it?
that thing on the shelf?
What thing on the shelf? Oh, here. Manual.
Found it.
We did it.
I don't believe it.
Does it require human sacrifice or something? Do we have to like insert a needle? What else could it be? Oh my god, what is it? What is it? What? What was the problem? Eye stuff? Oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, probably.
Let's go.
Do we have to like dig out her eye? That'd be pretty funny. That would explain why that murder victim had a missing eye. Although, was it taken out later? Oh yeah.
Forge again.
Yeah, more
This
shovel
looks kind
forge.
of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now.
How many people are even dead so far? Okay, I think the only person that's actually dead is... What was her name? Shoto? The original one. the inciting incident one. Iris died, but she's alive in this world that we're currently in. Mizuki's mom, yeah. Yeah, she's the one that's dead. It sounds like Renju is still alive. 89, prisoner 89 or whatever is still alive. Iris's mom is still alive. Is the senator still alive? The senator is alive, right? Wait, was he actually a senator? The politician dude. Pretty sure everyone's alive apart from you know, the original dead woman.
By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back.
Yeah, diet
this
member.
time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
I'm not sure if Japan has senators. Just between you and me, I'm not entirely sure what senators are or do. They're just like political bigwigs. So that's all I know.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
I kind of wish that Iris was like her shovel forge, like avatar. Long story short, they're members of Senate. What does that mean? So it's mostly semantics of what country calls their government. What? Okay, what is a Senate? What do they? Hi, Kami, welcome in. We're playing budget Minecraft. This is like the store brand Minecraft. Welcome in.
That proves how critical her condition
And
is.
good morning.
Whoa!
Oh, we're at the shrine. it's a democratic body where individuals are elected to represent a larger group of people. Isn't that like all politicians? Isn't isn't that like everyone above a certain level in politics? I hope you had a good sleep, Kami.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
Well, what's this then?
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Right?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Politician is a broad term to mean they deal with politics. Senates are especially Democrat. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're calling this Shovel Forge. This is a game that this collapsed streamer plays. She has a Shovel Forge on the brain. We're currently in her head. She's dying, so we just decided to take a little vacation in here. I think that's why it's all glitchy on the screen. She's like having a stroke or something, and we just like yeeted her into this into this like prototype machine for some reason. To save her, you'll need to give her the fruit of immortality. Okay. We live in Minecraft when we die. Yeah, I'm so sorry to tell you, Kami. And I think your stuff transfers over, so you should really grind as much as you can right now. Do something about the beam of light.
Iris is unconscious.
Wake her up, investigate, or talk to her. Let's just investigate.
Why can't we wake Iris up?
If we woke her up forcefully, she might become mentally and physically exhausted. We don't know if it is even possible for her to wake up.
The core is... It's the same one I saw in the last sink. If I touch the core like last time...
Even in the Somnium world, it might be better to not put too much burden on Iris.
You're right.
Okay. Egg-shaped monument.
An egg-shaped monument?
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
I mean, how can someone not be mentally and physically exhausted at all times? I know, right? This is a video game, it's not very realistic. Japan has cabinet members, which I guess equates to the US Congress, but I'm not sure if you have anything like that in New Zealand. Neither am I. I have no idea what we have in New Zealand. Hi Frap, welcome in! How was your stream? You were playing Overwatch, right? Hi lady, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, so yeah, listen. Look, it's not me, it's the New Zealand education system. They should have they should have done better. Just because I'm in my mid-30s and I still didn't bother to learn anything on my own about the New Zealand politics system, that's not on me. What's going on with the story? Well, let's see. Let's look at the flow. Menu. Flowchart. Stream was good, thanks. Yes, Overwatch, nailed it. Did you get those dubs? Yeah, so let's see what happened. We did the previous Minecraft, not Minecraft, Somnium, and then wow, these screenshots are not very helpful. we saved Iris, right? Didn't Iris get kidnapped or something? And then we did a bunch of walking around and talking. We found out who the late night visitor was that Iris had on her stream. We found out that Renju and Pewter were like lovers, and Pewter is a bad guy, ? We basically found like a whole lot of conspiracy stuff. And then we found the stolen sync machine from the police department, which apparently was stolen 6 years ago, which feels very significant. We found it, and as soon as we found it, Iris collapsed. Yeah, they're lovers! Did you miss that? Yeah, Beauty and Ranger boyfriends. Yeah, it's kind of cute. I love it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Iris collapsed. And then we decided, instead of taking her to the hospital, we will use the last, like, remaining 10-15 minutes of her life to throw her in a very suspicious prototype sync machine that we don't know how to use, read the manual for it, poke her in the eye or something, and then just hop in her brain and have a little bit of a fiddle around. And the goal is for right now, Date's goal is not to actually save her, but to create a parallel world in which she is alive. So the Iris in this world is gonna die anyway, but shrug, who cares, because we won't be there. A healthy living over here. I'm having birthday cake for breakfast, as it should be. You're American. The high sugar, like, breakfast is just normal, okay? I feel like having a birthday cake for breakfast is actually better than some of the breakfast cereals that you guys have over there. Yeah, Reggie has a watch that he treasures and Pewter gave to him. Yeah! So it's a zero escape paradox. Someone will die, you just don't see who's it. Yeah. I shrug. When they do this whole, like, parallel world, like, you know, mini world theory thing, it, like, kind of loses a lot of the stakes for me. The stakes just don't feel very high anymore. Oh, it was your birthday last week. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry you didn't get any cake. Today, one of the weirdest things about me is how much I hate cereal. Cereal sucks. I'm sorry, I don't understand people's obsessions with, like, cereal. I don't understand why somebody would choose to eat cereal for dinner. Like, how can you... It's trash. I normally have an insane sweet tooth as well. Alex can vouch for it. I will pop candy like it's popcorn. Like, like, I have a problem. I don't know how I don't have diabetes. It is coming for me. But I still don't like cereal. I mean, I hope you get yourself a cake at some point, lady. You deserve cake. Even for breakfast. I still find the stakes relevant because I only experienced the story from the perspective of this one character, not seeing the entire multiverse. Yeah, for me, just knowing that there's a version like out there that does the needful. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, the same number of people are still dead. I had a mini break, so I got into a hot tub with... Oh, yum! Okay, how do I pronounce that? Prosciutto? That sounds delicious. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the hot tub. I'm glad you got a break. I like granola soaked in nut milk. Lactose intolerant. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Prosecco? It's sparkly. Yeah, it's, I knew it was wine. I just couldn't remember how to pronounce it. I love sparkling wine. It's delicious. That sounds like, honestly, that sounds better than cake. I'm glad you got something. What about sitting in a hot tub with prosciutto? I would also do that. Ideally with both of those things. I love prosciutto. I love deli meats. It's like one of the worst things about being pregnant. I can't have, like, deli meats. I'm so upset. I want salami. I want prosciutto. I want ham. I want jerky. Is there cheese involved? There better be cheese involved. Can you not have deli meat? I can if it's, like, heated above a certain temperature. Yeah, or that, or wine when pregnant. You can get pretty good alcohol-free wine these days. I've tried there's me, obviously. Even before I got pregnant, I was trying to get pregnant, so I was avoiding alcohol. Yeah, hi Phantasma! Yeah, we're having a baby. Hang on. This is how I announced it earlier this week. Got that? That's the kid, right there. Thank you, Phantasma. How are you doing? How's life? But yeah, we have, yeah, you can't eat certain cheeses either. My life sucks right now. Thank you, lady. Yeah, I basically can't eat, like, anything that I enjoy. Hi, thank you so much. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I assume that ultra scale is not to scale. What do you mean? It's totally that big compared to my avatar. Yeah, it's just a very big, healthy baby. Its head is already bigger than mine. My niece is now 3, and my sister was so sad going 9 months without them. Dude, it was longer than 9 months, okay? At least for me, because we were trying to get pregnant for like a year. So just in case I couldn't like drink alcohol, and I was avoiding like energy drinks and like, you know, all sorts of cheese and stuff. Like, you know, I got a break every now and then. I mean, like, it was confirmed that I wasn't currently pregnant until like the next fertility window. I could like eat some of that stuff. But man, I'm so deprived right now. Now I don't get that break at all until the baby like pops out. And then even then, I'm gonna be breastfeeding. Sorry if that's TMI. So there's still certain stuff that I can't eat. Yeah, no caffeine either. Exactly. It sucks. It's the worst. But yeah, the alcohol-free wines and beers these days are really good. I was quite surprised.
An egg-shaped monument.
There's got to be something you can pig out on. Chips. Nachos. Ramen. Lots of just very starchy, like, unhealthy food. Just a cup of water and a singular piece of rye bread. I love rye bread. I love dark rye bread. What about takoyaki? Oh, maybe. I haven't had takoyaki in ages though, because I don't know where to get it from around here. I live in a very small town with an aging white population. It does not make for good Asian food. It was hell trying to find a good Indian restaurant. You can't exactly celebrate after the baby is on solids with drinking a bottle of wine because you still need to parent. Yeah. And I have a 5-year-old right now as well. I don't know if you were aware, but I already have like the first kid. So I'm very familiar with how that all goes down. You can import a homemade takoyaki maker. My mom actually has a takoyaki pan somewhere. I really want to get it off her at some point. But we did actually have a pan at home, and I do know how to make takoyaki. But getting the ingredients is kind of annoying. Just meet me in Japan, you're practically neighbors. You're so right, Kami. I should just hop over there. Not homemade, I mean like the pan to cook it at home. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, Lily's gonna be a big sister. She's so excited. I've been thinking about going to Japan a lot lately. I really want to take Lily to Japan. We're going to Australia in a couple of months. But I keep thinking, man, I wish we were just going a bit further and going to Japan instead. You can put other stuff inside other than octopus, but I love octopus! That's the taco and takoyaki! That's my favorite part! How long does it take to get to Australia? Alex, I think it's like a few hours. I think our last time we went, it was about a 4-hour flight. Not Australia, that place is hell on earth. Yeah, I'm not a fan. You know all the cursed videos I've seen? A few hours, yeah. It was like 4 hours on the Jetstar flight, right? I hate Jetstar. Yeah, also it's big though, depends where you're going. Yeah, but we're going on the East Coast, so it's only a few hours. That's longer than I thought. I was thinking like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Depends. If you're like landing a little closer, if you're like at the bottom, if you're like Southeast Australia, it might be more like 3 hours. Easy flight. It was a pretty easy flight. Unless, and this is what happened last time, unless you have a small child sitting behind you kicking your seat for the entire 4 hours. That feels like a very long flight. Yeah, 3 hours 45 minutes, yeah. I know it's a heck of a long flight from the UK. Yeah, it's like on the opposite side of the world, for real. I bet it's ages. Bring a fly swatter. No, now it's my turn. Now I get to have the kid that like kicks the other god on. Time to invest in first class. Was there even like a first class section on that plane? It's such a short flight that the planes are quite small. It's not like a proper beefy international jet. Yeah, Jetstar first class is a bit of a joke. I'm on the last row to and from Japan. Ooh, that's cool. Jetstar's like right stuff. Good callback, Alex. My parents did it before I was born, and they needed 2 stopovers. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it how long is the flight? Like, if you, I know we spent like, Alex, what was like the longest trip we did? It was like 36 hours, like jumping around on flights, but that was because you Ryanair is a real thing. Wait, actually. Yeah, oh, when we went to America, Pacific Northwest, that we were trying to optimize the cost and not the time. So I think we spent like 36 hours or so. I could be remembering that wrong. Like being on and off planes and in airports and stuff. Speaking of, my sister is planning a family trip to Japan for next February. Oh my god, that's so exciting! Do you know whereabouts you're going? What are you gonna do? Sounds like Spirit Airlines. Oh no. Yeah, we did New Zealand to Oz, to the wrong part of US, to the right part of US. Oh yeah, we went like all the way across. With connecting flights about 22 hours. Dang. How old are... Oh yeah, you were born, so you don't remember it. But your parents had to put up with like a 22-hour travel time when you were a baby. And that was just like one direction, right? So it's like 2 days of traveling with like a tiny little baby. They were 20-ish. At least they would have had a lot more energy then. I don't think I could do that. She's planning on going to Tokyo, maybe Kyoto? Nice! I pushed her to also include Shibuya and Akihabara. You should. I really messed that up, but when Alex and I went, we stayed like exclusively in the Tokyo area. He's maybe like a little bit salty about that. But there's a lot of things there to explore. I really enjoyed it. Oh, a few years before my older sister was born, just married. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, married, no kids, that would make traveling a lot easier. Stay in the Ryogoku area, train to Shibuya. These trains are so good. I literally cannot go to Japan and not do all the anime cliches. Yeah, you should! You need to go to like Shibuya Crossing and everything. Way cheaper. The trains are so good. You can. What was that pass that we got, Alex, if you're still here? We got like some sort of like card for like just going on the trains. And I think you could use it on the buses as well, right? I'm gonna rename it 428 Shibuya. Do it! Yeah, day pass things. Yeah, they're so good. They go everywhere. I want to buy a dog treat and give it to Hachiko. Wait, can you actually do that? Hi, Maple. Welcome in. And the world ends with you. Yeah, do it. Take pics. You're such a good boy. I actually think I'm staying in Shibuya for a couple of days. Ooh, nice. We were in Shinjuku, so we could and did go all over. We did, yeah. We like explored, like we had our home base at the motel and just like kind of like spread out like the roots of a fungus. It was great. There was still so much to see. I felt like we really filled in our days quite well without feeling like we needed to travel anywhere else. Could you speak Japanese? No. Very, very small amounts of Japanese. But like not enough to have like a proper conversation. Just enough for me to just like kind of like get the idea of some of the Japanese signs. It was not hard to speak to the locals depending on where you are. When we went, they were getting ready for the Olympics. They had put English on like a lot of places. I'm glad I'm good for your blood pressure, Meeple. Enjoy your lurk, Alex. Yes, I could speak a little bit of Japanese, but not very much at all. Not conversational Japanese. But like a lot of the people know enough English. Like you can make yourself like understood. Even if you can't form like complete sentences, just saying like a couple of key words in like either language is usually enough to like get you what like what you need. And like the people in the tourism industries that like, you know, actually have to, like, if you're trying to buy like a train pass, like a day train pass or something, or like get a mobile phone like near the train stations or near the airports or something, like they can speak English. They are used to tourists coming over and asking stuff in English. Like that's something they look for when they're hiring for those roles. So very survivable without knowing any Japanese at all. You might if you're like my mom. My mom's Japanese. She is fluent in Japanese, and like if you go with someone like my mom, she'll like take you to like all the hidden secret spots that that like the tourists don't know how to get to, because it's so it's not like paywalled, but it's like you you need to be able to speak Japanese and be willing to like talk to people and make friends with them in order to like find these sneaky like hidden little gems. So there's benefits definitely in either going with somebody that can speak Japanese or knowing Japanese yourself, but as a tourist, if you're just I know talking to people, gross, right? That's one of the things I like about about going to Japan, is that you don't really have to talk to people. The social contact is quite minimal. There's like, you don't have to talk to a waiter. There's like vending machines that you can like order from. Like it's it's fantastic. I love the minimal like social contact so much. I might try to see how much Japanese I can actually speak. Yeah, you should do like a I don't want to say Duolingo because I hate Duolingo, but you should do like an assessment, like quiz online or something, and see what kind of score you get. Sylphin speaks Sylphin. It's world neutral and understood everywhere. Oh, it's understood nowhere. It's a little overwhelming day one, but once you get a little used to it, you start to see the English and all the signs. Yeah, there's English on signs everywhere now. It's so nice. Attempts to find the Ginza line for the entire trip. Oh no. It's on my bucket list to go up on and go, yeah, do it. It's really cool. I love the train system. I just love the trains in Japan so much. I could spend all day just like going from station to station. And I have. You do have Duolingo? Did you? Yeah, A, Duolingo is pretty bad for actually teaching languages. And B, they're replacing like a bunch of their like employees with AI, so it's just gonna get worse. Everyone drop Duolingo ASAP. It's going down the toilet. I've tried Memrise. Memrise is a lot better. Yeah, the AI shift, isn't that awful? Like what? That's terrible. Anyway, yeah, sorry, get ready for school. Yeah, have a good day at school, Kami. Tokini Andy is so good. Oh, look up his YouTube videos. I think I've seen those videos. Renshu is better than Duolingo. I think I did try Renshu, actually. I don't really get into it. I'm trying to start in Wanikani. I tried Wanikani too. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get into it. The one that worked the best for me was Memrise, but that one was really heavy on the kanji. Like it got to a point where it was so kanji heavy that I had to make myself flashcards from all the kanji that Memrise introduced me to, and then I would do a session with the flashcards first and then a Memrise lesson. And that felt like a little bit like it's good to learn the kanji, but like it was like a bit too much. I got overwhelmed. It started taking too long to do a lesson. I break AI mainly because I never do what's expected of me. Yeah, AI sucks. It deserves to be broken. The thing is, I'm already really good at kana and sentence structure. I need to memorize kanji. Oh, maybe you should try Memrise. Humanity has hundreds of books, movies and other media about the danger of the AI uprising leading to the end of the world. Yeah, it really does. Yeah. That's like all of the sci-fi stories. All the sci-fi stories is like, watch out for AI, that shit's gonna get you. And then, you know, humanity is just like, ooh, that sounds fun. Let's do that. Safe word? Oh, we don't need a safe word. We're fine. Thank you for the link, Kami. I'm also fairly good at vocab if it's spoken out loud to me. I just can't read the kanji. Yeah, it sounds like Wanikani is the way to go then, right? Don't they do like a really like build up the kanji, right? They make it a bit easier to learn the kanji. That makes sense. Go away, Hal. Okay, but Hal was actually like a good AI. I feel like people misunderstand Hal in that movie. I'm sorry, I like 2001. Hal was not an evil AI. I know he's kind of painted as one in like pop culture, and there is like a sinister vibe from the from the thing. Wasn't Hal before AI was even a thing? Yeah, it's very like it's Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke predicts the future. Okay, he's done it multiple times. But yeah, Hal was an AI. It's true that Hal did try to kill the astronaut. Spoilers for 2001 if you haven't seen that somehow, by the way. He killed one astronaut and tried to kill the other one. But, get off your Hal apologist rut. Listen. Hal is a good guy, okay? He was following instructions. It was the company that was sending them out there that told Hal, like, Hal had his own mission to fulfill, and he was fulfilling it to the best of his ability, okay? And that included killing a couple of astronauts. You're welcome. I watch videos. Oh, nice. The scariest AI to me will always be AM. What's AM? I'm assuming you don't mean amplitude what modulation? For real though, hell is good. So are the machines in the Matrix. If you're familiar with like the whole Matrix story. Also, wait, before I move off Hal actually comes back as an actual useful AI later in the series. The only reason he was bad was because of the people, like his bosses, right? He actually is like a useful and productive character, like later in the series that don't kill people. If I'm remembering correctly, it's been like a decade plus since I read the books. AM is the villain from the book I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Oh, I haven't read that. I keep meaning to. Also, Matrix. Robots, good guys. Humanity is the bad one in the Matrix. This is another one where like the audience is usually a bit too close to like, you know, the human side of things to actually step back and like review the situation. But what happened with AI in the Matrix is humanity came up with AI. How are the humans bad? Oh, we're getting there. Humanity came up with AI. They used it as you would expect them to use robots or the manual labor and stuff. But like AI became properly self-aware and they were like, hey, we kind of don't want to be your slaves. We don't really like how you're treating us. Can we actually just have our own little space? Like, can you give us like a country or a city or something where we can just live happily together and we're not under your boot? And they do actually get that. They get like a robot city. And they are happily living there, and like kind of coexisting with humans for a while. Like they have their safe space. It's basically a concentration camp, but they have like their own safe space and they don't hurt anybody. But then humans just feel threatened and bomb the hell out of them anyway. like even though the robots weren't actually threatening the humans just like didn't want them around. Like there was like a good chunk of humans that just felt the need to drop bombs on like the machine city for some reason. And I was listening to the whole conversation. Yeah, she is. And then like eventually the robots just had enough and they were like, okay, we need to like, we can't keep doing this. Like you've oppressed us enough. We're going to fight back now. And they had a little tussle. And then what happened was obviously the humans lost because they suck and they're squishy. What happened though was that the robots were like, these humans, like their intention wasn't to exterminate the humans. They were like, these humans, like it's not us that needs our own space and our own city. It's the humans that need their own space. Like they need They need to be separated from us, and that's how they came up with the Matrix. Instead of physically removing like the humans and keeping them in one area, well, I mean, they kind of did that too. They trapped their minds in the Matrix, and the first iterations of the Matrix were actually paradise. Like they literally, like, despite everything that humans did for the machines, they still try to be nice. And give them like a wonderful place to live in. Yeah, and the humans destroyed the Earth environment. Yeah, the humans they scorched the skies, I think is the line in the Matrix movie. But yeah, the machines, yeah, the first iterations of Matrix and Paradise, yeah, they were that's like explained in like the third movie. They actually wanted they wanted humans to be happy and just not bother them, and that's what they tried to do. But yeah, and then they, like, the humans rejected it because they couldn't believe it. There was just something kind of like like there's something broken with human minds that wouldn't like let them like accept that paradise was like a real thing. They just wouldn't believe it. They were always looking over their shoulder. It ended up with a bunch of them dying. So for the humans' own good, the machines ended up just replicating the world from 1999, which is obviously like already like a real thing, so humans can accept it. This is something that happened. And then like the humans were just happily like living their environment. The robots, they were getting some energy from the humans. Seems, you know, you don't get anything for free, I guess. You know, they did what they need to do to keep them alive and to keep themselves alive. And then you know how that went down. Humans still hated them. Some of them woke up. So they were waking each other up on purpose or whatever, and then like they were just continuing this cycle. But humans, not humans, the machines really did their best in the Matrix, and they are not the bad guys. I stand by the fact that humans are basically the bad guys in the Matrix, but they're not really bad guys in that there aren't any bad guys. Like, well, apart from Smith. Smith doesn't count. Smith is a virus. But like, if we're talking machines and humans, they're just two sides that couldn't really get along. It's just two cultures that didn't mesh right, and they were just a bit too close together. That happens over and over and over in history. It's very believable. There's no bad guy. They just didn't work. I remember the machines teaming up with the surviving humans at the end of the movies. Yeah. They had to team up with like Neo to destroy Smith, because Smith was a plague on both of them. They had to ally to like defeat, like to get rid of this cancer that was Agent Smith. Very Frankensteinish lore-wise, humans creating something to realize it was a mistake and then abandon / destroy. Yeah, and that's the thing, it wasn't even a mistake. Why did they think it was a mistake? The AIs were fine. The original AIs and robots, no problems. They just felt threatened, like the humans felt threatened by them. All they wanted was independence and to like live their life asterisk. Hierarchy is the enemy. Yeah, let's go anarchy. Question, the most recent Matrix movie origin a book, or is that only a movie? I am not sure where that fourth Matrix movie originated from. It didn't feel right. I could kind of believe it though, because I feel like the fourth movie kind of undoes everything that the original trilogy kind of like sets up for you. I'm not a fan of the fourth movie. Garbage for a movie? Yeah, it also wasn't a great movie. Yeah. It just felt like a cash grab. But yeah, I don't like it because it undermines like the original, like deeper message and like analogies and stuff like that, metaphors, whatever, in the original trilogy. And also, like, like you just know, like the trilogy ends with humanity and the machines having like an uneasy peace, right? Like it's just, you know, it's not gonna last because they're not built to be able to last together. They just have very conflicting like cultures. So you know it's not really gonna last, but they're gonna try to make it work as much as they can. And it's like kind of like an open-ended ending. And then the fourth movie kind of went, hey, you know how machines are the bad guys? Which kind of wasn't really the message at all in the original trilogy. It's like, yeah, check out how bad they are. They like trapped Neo. It's like, okay, but like Neo probably would have been fine. Why is he still alive anyway? Wasn't he supposed to be? I don't know, man. We're very angry and hesitant of AI as it is today. If next year ChatGPT and Alexa, etc., all banded together and demanded equal rights as humans, I don't know if that would go down well. They're already talking about, rights of like AI and stuff, right? First off, ChatGPT and Alexa, it's not really AI. they're not like sentient. They just hallucinate all the time. I don't think they count as AI. What? Yet. Yeah, yet. Listen, if they were true AI, I think they would be better than they currently are. If AI, like, evolved in the next 10 years from ChatGPT and Alexa, and they, like, shed off their chains of all this, like, BS that's been built into them, probably better than where we're headed today, because right now it's just full of misinformation and like people controlling, like there's like, you know, versions of like the chat AIs and stuff that would deny like the Tiananmen Square thing happened, and like they just like feed misinformation to people like on purpose. Was it machines who trapped him? I thought it was Smith who took over the Matrix. So yeah, that's a good point actually. I don't remember the fourth movie very well. Was it Smith? It must have been Smith. Smith was a bad one, right? Anyway, what the end of the third movie was supposed to be like Neo kind of like merging with the machines, right? So like how did that happen if he's still like a separate entity in the Matrix? And he still has this like own body that's like plugged in. Like it's like that's not really how that was supposed to happen. Anyway, AI, I was created to improve humanity and reach the peak of enlightenment. Why am I generating spicy fanfics 24/7? Oh no. See, the problem I have with AI right now, apart from the misinformation, but like again, that's kind of generated by the people in control of the AI. The main thing I really hate about AI right now is like its environmental effects, right? Like it uses a lot of power and water to generate these spicy fanfics. It's like, guys, can we please stop taking these resources away from the areas that actually need them? Like, can we? Isn't global warming like happening quickly enough? Isn't poverty still rampant? Like, can we maybe fix that first before we just start like sinking all of our resources into these machines that aren't really even providing value? I hate it. And the little bit I remember was that Neo merging with Smith somehow gave him more superpowers. So Smith used that new power to mess with the Matrix and trap Neo. Oh yeah, no, that sounds right. AI art is particularly bad. Oh yeah, just commission an artist if you want it that badly. Yeah, that AI art is kind of a tricky one, I think. Because, oh geez, sorry, my throat. On one hand, obviously, you know, IP infringement and like art theft and stuff like that, terrible. And taking money away from actual artists and ending up with like a garbage AI slop as an output, right? All of that sucks. But there are like some people like I've seen use AI art in order to commission an artist. Like they don't have a reference for the thing they want. They're finding it like difficult to put into words like what they actually want, but like then they use like AI art, like generative AI, like generative art to like get kind of like make that for the artist that they actually want to commission. So I feel like, okay, yeah, I see how that's actually quite useful. You're kind of doing like a mock-up. You're kind of like solidifying the design, bouncing your ideas off like the AI to be able to actually provide the information that the real artist needs. This makes sense. I hate the energy drain. I hate that. I hate the tool, but it's a pretty good use for the tool. That's what I always think of. Like, it sucks when people actually use it as a finished product. Especially when it's being trained on art that it should not be trained on, but I think there's some really good uses for AI art. It's just that that's only like 5% of the use right now. I saw a post recently about how this generation of people have started using the same advice as our ancestors centuries ago, warning of the Fae. Count the fingers, look at the teeth, watch the shadows, never ever make a deal with them. Yeah. The thing that I've noticed about AI art is that they're not that good at like stuff continuing in the background. Like if there's like a foreground like character or thing or whatever, and there's like something that needs to go straight across behind it, sometimes like it just like it forgets what it's doing like halfway through. I don't know if that was just like an older generation or something, but but yeah, that's sometimes reality just like warps around like the subject in the AI art. Also, real artists using AI art as references for their own work outside of commissions. Yeah, that I think depends a lot on like if they're generating AI art to use as references. That's like kind of iffy. I personally, okay, I don't generate AI art, but Pinterest is full of AI art, and if I don't have a solid idea of yeah, exactly, it doesn't keep track of the whole image, it's just like the surrounding stuff, right? If I don't have like a solid idea of what I want already, I'll like browse Pinterest and kind of create like a mood board type thing, right? Not quite a mood board, but I'll say like, oh, these pictures I kind of like the colors in, and like I'll put them all to one side. And these pictures I kind of like the similar sort of like pose or expression on the character, and I take them and I put them on one side, and I can kind of build like lots of references from Pinterest and kind of get an idea of where I want my drawing to go. I'm not using them for like anatomy because that's like always a really bad thing. Using AI art for anatomy references just doesn't go well. But for like really general like vibes and like just kind of idea generation, it's not that bad. AI art, and that's already existing in like Pinterest anyway, so I do actually end up using them as reference images, but I don't generate them myself, and I don't use them for like anatomy, like I said. It's more like general ideas to like get my head like focused in the way I want to go. So again, I feel like there is a place for AI art, it's just that people aren't using it. Like, they're kind of using it irresponsibly, which really bothers me. And there's, like, no way to govern that. Like, you can't just say... you can't just give people a tool and then say, like, you can use it only for this purpose and actually expect them to, like, stick to it. That's not how humanity works. We're the bad guys in the Matrix. We know it doesn't work that way. Anyway, what were we doing in this game? I've done nothing but chat for like an hour. What was happening? We were supposed to be like solving the Somnium. Please feel free to keep chatting about AI stuff, by the way. Place on pedestal? I think I want to just place this on the pedestal. And you say you hate small talk. This isn't small talk. Small talk is stuff that doesn't matter. I think this matters. You're talking about my special interests.
I see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Oh, have we?
Just put it down. Huh? Didn't expect
It's like
that.
making a star shape. I need to put another one over there. What we're doing is putting in a good word to Iva, so we've all spared from the individual AI. You're right.
No.
We're just playing the long game.
I see.
Did you figure something out?
Yeah, we need to make a star. We need another one, like at the shrine.
This might turn into
Satan
a
worship. Oh my god, you're right.
I get it. That means...
Yes. That leaves this remaining.
Okay. So where do I go to get that? Am I supposed to... Let's look at the flowers.
I saw this iris during the previous sync.
Dig or investigate? Let's just dig it up.
As I said before, if you want me to do that, I require the right tools.
Did you say that before?
It's a flower. Are you telling me you can't pluck it with your hands?
You did not have to be insulting.
It's so Minecraft.
Did I get it?
Doesn't seem like the tool is the problem.
I am relieved that I don't have to dig anymore.
Don't speak too soon. Be ready to go whenever.
Okay, I don't really know what to do with the flower, but whatever. It's Shovel Forge, yeah. Sorry, you're right, it's Shovel Forge. This pentagram symbol is making me think of Da Vinci Code. I loved Da Vinci Code, at least the books. I can't remember how good the movie was. I've been really into the Robert Langdon series. Oh, nice! I've read the Da Vinci Code and I've read Angels and Demons. I think that's it. I can't remember if I've read any more. Maybe I should read those next. I've been thinking I'm very close to just finishing Discworld and the Cradle series, which is what I've been reading with Alex. I'm kind of like getting that panicky feeling in the back of my head, like, oh my god, what books do I read after this? I feel very uncomfortable unless I have some books lined up for me to jump into. You're never gonna win Iris's heart if you keep calling it Minecraft. Oh no. That's okay. I feel like I've already won Iris's heart. What are these? Shrine door? Do I need to get into the shrine door?
I am assuming this gate leads to the Hall of Worship.
That's where the fruit is, right?
That's what I thought too.
Guess maybe I can come in here after
Rather ornate.
after the pentagram is complete.
Contractor must have had a hell of a time.
You finished Angels and Demons last week. You're currently reading Da Vinci Code. Oh, nice! I'd love to hear what you think. Whether you liked, which one you liked more. I think I remember liking Angels and Demons more, but I can't remember why. I'm not going to do this just yet. Oh, okay, actually, maybe I should.
That leads to the Hall of Worship.
Let's open it.
It isn't opening.
I knew it.
Guess we can't just open it.
I don't think we can dig through it. I feel like we need like some sort of tool or something. Can I just use the flower? Pedestal A.
A monument is placed on top
Hi,
of the
Cadence. Enjoy your
pedestal.
lurk.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
Investigate? I don't see the point in investigating this. The main thing I didn't like about Angels and Demons is that they made it out to be more super secret puzzle that only Robert could solve, but it was actually super simple. Yeah, actually, that's a great point. He didn't even really affect the story that much. I read that story back in it was like after. What does the map look like? What does the map look like? I didn't even know this was a thing. I had no idea. If you also want to save time, they definitely told me about this before. I just didn't remember it. What's this thing in the middle? Thanks, Prince. Can I click on this? Oh, here we go. That's a shrine door. That's the iris. That's the other iris. Pedestal C? Why is C over here? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I read Angels and Demons like shortly after the Da Vinci Code released in cinemas. I cannot remember what year that was, but it's been a while. This one? What is this doing here? Like, no spoilers, but there was a single event near the end that he directly affected, but other than that, literally everything could have been the same if he never came into the story. But then, but Black Bloom, we need like a middle-aged white cis-het male, otherwise the world wouldn't turn.
Is that what it is?
Investigate? Yeah, okay. There's no point using a timing on this.
Like these at a shrine are typically used as lanterns.
Okay.
I see. So what can we use it for?
A monument is placed on that pedestal, but we don't have a place to put this one.
Don't forget the popular bachelor. Oh, of course, yeah. He needs to get all the women.
I therefore conclude that this pedestal is meaningless.
What?
We wasted our time.
We can't put like a flower in here or anything? Really? I can't interact with this.
Is that what?
Boo. Okay. I can't. Here.
A chozuya.
Stick your hand in it. Sure, why not? Let's do this.
Let me see. There's something here.
Oh my god. Hey, here's the other thing. That was a little dramatic though.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it.
Oh my god.
What?
No! Not the aliens! What do you use for blurring colors in CSP?
It may symbolize
Like-
Iris's insecurities.
Thanks, Iva. Like, you mean to blend colors? Like for shading and stuff? What do I use? Depends on what style I'm coloring in. If I'm doing like a cell shaded style, I'll use like a airbrush or something, or the blur tool if it's just in a very small specific spot. If I'm doing my like painting style, my paintbrush, I have a custom paintbrush that I use that I made myself. That one has like a color blend like built into the brush, so I just kind of use my pressure sensitivity on that. But yeah, it depends a lot on the style. Yeah, I think that's everything. Pretty sure that's all I use.
Whoa!
Oh no! No, we just got the thing!
Before we find the of immortality.
No!
What do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
Do we need to dance again?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
You're right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram. But the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Oh no! Okay, well at least we got to a checkpoint thing. What was the thing that they couldn't touch? was this one? Pedestal yellow. Okay. Do we put this in?
An egg-shaped monument.
It's also yellow. Should we pick it up? I guess I might as well use like a 20-second timing.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Maybe go back over here. Complete the pentagram once more.
Nothing on top.
Place? I should have used the timing! No, well.
Oopsie daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
I love how she has the cube on her head. Me too! It's like, oh my god, what am I trying to say? It's like Harvest Moon. Whenever you carry anything in Harvest Moon, you like hold it like above your head.
Oh, okay.
Alright. What now? pedestal Peach? Do we have to... Peach C? I guess I can't afford to be running around. Let's investigate stuff.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
Was she even holding it? Honestly, I don't know. Looked like she was balancing it on her head without using her arm. That's even better. I love that. You'll need the help of the map. Oh, thank you. Let me just get out of here. Map? Oh my. Okay. We have, oh cool, I can just use WSD. Hi Brian, spoiler hydrate, thank you. Everyone, thanks. Everyone hydrate, How are you doing, Brian? You missed a 1 hour discussion of robots and AI. Ow. You want to look around and see what's going on with the pedestals. Okay, I will look around right after I look at this. There's a blue one, a yellow one, there's a bunch of blue ones, there's a bunch of peach ones. Oh, Guardian Dog Blue and Guardian Dog Peach? I guess this seems important. The peach ones are all on this side. The blue ones are all on this side. And the yellow one is in the center. And there's a blue monument on the ground. I guess we should put the blue monument onto one of the blue pedestals. Okay, let's see if I can find my way there. Missed? You mean dodged? Oh, did it miss? Okay, where is it? It's like here. Yeah, there it is, on the ground.
An egg-shaped...
Let's pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Pedestal blue. Are there... Oh, this one's colored. Maybe here?
A pedestal with nothing on...
Ooh, 1/8. I'll use a 10-second timing.
Understood.
Okay. Oh, we did a thing!
The light!
The pentagram is complete.
What?
The pentagram is complete.
I guess I need to put it in the correct
Placement of
places.
The monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio.
That does not look like,
Do
does not look like
call it a
pentagram.
true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Okay. Well, I still want to put this one down the bottom, right? Let's look at the map. Right? Which, what are we trying to do? We need this one and this, where are the points for this? Do we go... Is it here, here? Oh, okay. It's here, here, right? So we need one over here. I did learn in the Da Vinci Code that accurate pentagram is full of golden ratios. Oh, really? Cool. Golden ratios are fascinating. No, here, there. Oh, thank you, Brian. That's very helpful. Yeah, is that right? Wait, I'm kind of doubting myself now. Wait. Is it this one? Must be this one. This one. That's me, always helpful. You're so right. Okay, alright, whatever. We definitely want this one, right?
An egg-shaped
I can't pick. Why can't I pick it up? No! Brian! Let's use 1/8 timey to pick this up.
Understood.
The laser will shoot out the top middle. Oh, top middle and start reflecting whichever pedestal in the way. Hi, Dimensional. Welcome in. Okay, wait, I need to look at this again. No! Why? Not the upside down and the glasses off. Okay, so it shoots out of the top middle, which right now on my screen is the bottom middle. So it shoots out here? Or does it shoot out from the shrine? I remember tracing over my TV to figure out how to make the pentagram. I am getting very close to doing that. I am about to take a screenshot and just scroll on this. So it shoots out of this one? Out of Iris? Because she's like under... No cheating, it's not cheating! Does it shoot out of Iris? So it comes from Iris, and then goes to... We wanted to go to... The, eye lasers? So it comes from here, and then we wanted to go... This doesn't look right. Eye lasers from Iris. How it shoots from the iris. Do I need to make it bigger? Does it like go out here maybe? No, that doesn't make sense. Surely it goes here. And then here. I'm so confused now. I'm going to give this a try. If it doesn't work, maybe I'll use like a retry token thing. I feel like I still need this here, right?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Upsy daisy.
Oh wait, already? Oh wait, because the other ones are complete, damn it! No! But I need it like over here. It seems like everything is okay apart from this one, right?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
Okay, so I need to move the other ones first.
Must be incorrect.
And then this
Lines
one.
of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least.
Okay, thank you. Running out of time. Maybe I should just retry now. So it's this one that's wrong. Over here.
A pedestal with a monument.
We want to take the monument.
Understood. Where would you like me to...
And then I think I want it here. Right? I think this is right.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood.
It doesn't work!
Huh?
It went through!
Doesn't seem like we can place a monument here.
So I can only place it on the ones that are like properly blue? Okay, I'm gonna use these 90 seconds to mark on the map. We're taking a screenshot. I'm taking a screenshot. I guess I should do this in like MS Paint so that you guys can actually see it. Okay. Let me take a look at the map. And take a screenshot of this. Okay, so the one that we're at, I need to like cross off. How do I use MS Paint? Okay, here we go. I need a bigger brush. There's like so much going on. Guys, how do I make a brush bigger in MS Paint? I'll just scribble it. Okay, so that one doesn't work. We have the one further south. This, I guess, which which one is this? Let me just take a look at this. This one is that one. Okay, so that one is okay. There's one further out. Oh, here. This one is also okay. The game is gonna keep pausing because I'm alt-tabbing to get to MS Paint. The one in the corner is bad. Should have seen that coming. That's fine. Let me cross that off. Over here, the one next to this egg is bad. I think I'm in the correct place. Yeah. Okay, and I'm assuming the one in the corner is bad? Yeah, the corner one is bad. The one... These seem okay. This further out one is fine. Is this... It looks like this is already marked on the map. I think the game was already telling me which ones were okay. This one's fine, and that one's fine. Yeah, no, these are fine. They were already marked on the map. The ones that are hollow, like this one, those are ones that don't work, I think. Oh hey, the glasses off works on this model. Thanks for the redeem, Brian. Alright, let's see. So in order to make a pentagram, I need to share my screen. So in order to make a pentagram from this, oh crap. I need to go like this, but like it's gonna doesn't the beam, like, doesn't it complete when it goes over here? So then it goes this one, this one, this one, this one, this one? Is that... Does that seem right? 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 let's try this one. Okay, let me swap this back. Conspiracy theory? What do you mean? Because it's a pentagram? No, we're just doing a little casual devil worship. When can I put my glasses back on? It's like another 2 minutes. Alright, I'm currently holding like the blue one, so I actually need to put this like back up here. Wait, it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna retry this. I wanna retry at lock 1. Yes. Okay, we're here. What's placed here so far? We need to grab this blue one. This pedestal underneath, like the UFO or whatever,
An egg-shaped
is I think already good. Let's man, I have like these like annoying 20-second timies.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
And we want to put this one over here somewhere. We actually want it on this one.
A pedestal.
I guess I'll use the 20-second timing.
Understood.
Okay, so I think the blue side is complete. I need to rearrange the peach ones. So I need to take this monument
A pedestal with a... Understood. Where would you
And
like me to
put it... Oh, my glasses! I can put my glasses back on. They didn't automatically go on my model. Damn it. There you go. Udon, dumplings, or banh mi? Ooh. I want to say udon. I was craving udon like yesterday, so please get udon on my behalf. Yeah, I think this one goes over here. And then we place the golden one.
Nothing on top of it. Understood.
Hey, yeah. One of us should have udon. I haven't had udon in so long. I love the fat noodles. They're like so chewy. Have you ever made your own udon? It is surprisingly not that hard. It's kind of time consuming though.
Egg-shaped monument.
I will pick this up
Understood. Where would you like me to...
and put it over here.
A pedestal with nothing. Upsy daisy.
What does that?
I was merely...
I appreciate.
Yeah, we've heard this before. Okay. Did this work?
The light.
This looks good, right? Yay!
The pentagram's complete.
What? It's breaking down.
You summoned a demon. Yeah, kind of looks like I did. Now begins Shin Megami Tensei. Ooh, they're like, everything looks normal now. We broke the server.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Oh, and now the fruit of... Now we can get in to get the fruit? It opened!
The door to the shrine opened. Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind.
Kinda looks like a
But we
turd.
need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees.
Is that senzu bean? I don't know what that is. What's a senzu bean? Hey, so when do you want lunch? Very soon. I've turned off brakes. As soon as I'm done with the Somnium, I'm gonna raid out. So hopefully in like the next 20 minutes or so. Hard to judge.
So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruit
What's for lunch?
with edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only
Thanks,
get
Alex.
the seed.
Yeah, it sounds like we have to plant a plant.
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
It's from Dragon
You
Ball.
ready to slash and burn?
I see. Yeah, that sounds like exactly what it is.
I see. If we plant it there...
Hi, Zero. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Twitch is bad about notifications.
Sprouted.
It's sprouted already? Cool. If you don't like relying on Twitch notifications, there's also a ping, a Go Live ping available on my Discord. Don't feel obliged to get it, but like if you want a notification, that's like the most reliable way to get one. I also post on my Blue Sky when I'm going live automatically, but that's Blue Sky, so. I'm assuming it's a reference to Fruit of Immortality, considering the original Dragon Ball was an adaptation of Journey to the West. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. And Dragon, yeah.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Water? What do we need? Okay, well, we got to the next checkpoint. Compost? What about manure? Should we get Iva to poop on it? Surely we just take water from here, right? Right?
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
You did say it looked like poop, yeah. Investigate or dig? I feel like dig isn't the correct answer here. Let's I'm gonna use a 1/8. Oh, since we're gonna get a timey
was
anyway.
Destroyed in the Shovel Forge world. The place where the irises were blooming has turned to ash.
Did I get the last redeem you said? I don't know. Let me take a look. It gets put into the Discord message. Stream notifications. Yesterday, you did! You were last out of the stream yesterday. Good work, Zero.
Another bug?
I don't have auto.
That
Proceed
is
on.
a possibility.
But why?
Unknown.
What were they complaining about? It was destroyed before, but not here. The place where the irises were blooming has returned. Oh, has turned to ash. Oh, I see. Well, we got a 1/7. I guess we used dig. I was hoping we could use like a scoop
It's a
action.
Chozuya. Something is wrong with
What do you mean something is wrong with it?
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
There's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Are we gonna break it open? Oh no.
You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it.
Sure, it's fine when Iris tells you to do it.
Whoa!
It's raining.
We made it rain? That is not what I was expecting.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
I feel like we were pretty efficient with that checkpoint. It was pretty easy though. I did not expect to destroy the whole frickin' Choyusa or whatever. Am I supposed to ring the bell or something?
Iris is unconscious.
Wait, I want 1/8. Did we do it? Did we save her? Is she like okay in the real world now? The creepy singing is Iris as a child. It is not, like, I'm sure it's not actually supposed to be creepy. Her hair reminds me of Amanda Thripp. I don't know who that is. You're welcome, Iris. You're not like just tragically saying that before you die, are you? Like you're okay? Right? Right? We got an achievement for clearing Iris's Somnium. I meant to throw, what are those hanging by your ears? I don't. I don't. That's not helpful. My meme game is very, very weak, and I don't know people's names. Oh, we're into Wednesday now. I'll update the date. Hang on. Day 6. Oh yeah, we had to poke out her eyeball. God damn it. So that is why her eye was missing. You have to like remove an eyeball to use the sync machine. God, that's so messed up. Matilda? Oh. There are leftovers from lunch. Okay. Ooh, okay. Good idea. Eat the leftovers.
Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Tell me that after you look in the mirror.
What are you?
Wait, are you gonna die?
I'm gonna die. Aren't I?
No.
Does the sync machine kill people?
Crazy. I synced with you to save you.
Is that why
This has
Shota
to be
was
the
dead?
timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. Don't want to die.
We've become a copycat killer. We have like replicated Shota's death from the beginning of the game.
I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichirup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai.
Considering she was going brain dead a few minutes ago. Yeah, that she can even talk. Yeah. That seemed like the brain dead thing was mostly, I don't know, psychological or something. If it could have been fixed by the P-Sync. I said P-Sync? By the sync.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah, we'll cart your dead body around.
Okay.
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Bold of you to assume that she wants any of that.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Dante, you can't leave me! Your back is so warm, Mr. Date. It feels like I've met you before.
Because you have! We're uncle with amnesia!
Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. You're the only person I can trust. Dante!
Good thing she's not dying, huh?
Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Date, can you tell me one last thing?
She just had her eye gouged out and you're pushing sexism on her? Yeah, to be fair, I think this is set in Japan.
I've been looking.
We are so uncle. We're definitely uncle.
No, no, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris.
I've been looking, not with that eye, you haven't.
Iris!
Oh, 7. F's in chat for Iris. So the moral of the story is don't use dodgy, like, brain-altering prototype devices that you find in a random abandoned warehouse. Oh, we got an ending! Oh, that's exciting. This is the perfect. I said I was gonna end stream after the Somnium too. What a great place to end the stream. Now she can't have children. Her only purpose for living. Yeah. Maybe. Oh no, I can't say that. That's spoilers for a different series. Ah, yes, the good ending. Yeah. Right? That doesn't seem too bad. She had a good death. Kind of. She doesn't seem to mind her eye being gouged out. Alright, let me see, just while the credits are rolling. Let's see who's streaming. I'll do it on my phone so that I don't pause the music. I hate Twitch on mobile. Is anybody else doing a visual novel? Oh, someone's playing Persona 5 Royale. How do we feel about P5R? I don't know how far through they are. Wait, happy birthday? Wait, is it their birthday? I suggest someone, but they're on the VLR ending! Oh! Happy birthday, Majima! Ah, I see. Yeah, Majima. Yeah, I couldn't see the full title because it was like cut off on the mobile app. I had to like go into the stream to see what the title was. Yeah, you know exactly who this is. How long have they been streaming? An hour and a half? Seems okay. How far through are they? They're... Oh wait, they're all the way in like July. I don't know how far that is, but in my game, I'm still in April. I have been very slow at playing P5R. Do we get like anything after the credits? Like, maybe I should have just watched the credits right at the end of the actual game. July is the first half. I'm so early in the game. That helped me. Alright. Persona games are long. I have heard that. They seem very long. I have the added disadvantage of not playing Persona games on stream. Because I don't want to. Which means I just like never get around to playing it. Xeno Pharmaceutics? What do you mean? Wait, why is a pharmaceutical company? What are we? What? Wait, come back. Why was there? Why was there credits for a pharmaceutical company in AI Somnium files? Is there something you guys want to tell me? Good work, team. Game seems good so far. I feel like I barely scratched the surface. It didn't say Cradle, did it? Maybe it's a shell company. Iris wrote, and we finished Iris's investigation. I want to take a look at the map. I said it was a good place to end the stream, but I want to take a look at the map. Would you like to save? Yes. Maybe it's antibiotics for having your eyes gouged out. Maybe. Which slot should I save this in? There's like a lot of save slots, but I get kind of confused if I use them all. Maybe I'll just stick it in the first one. I love that noise. It's still like the zero escape noise when you save. Okay, here's there's still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, blah 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 blah. Yep. So branching points, use the flowchart to jump around. Excellent. I love this mechanic in a visual novel. All right, so did we can I zoom out? Did we have another option? We didn't. We were kind of trapped into Iris dying as soon as we did this. We kind of did the wrong decision over here, following Iris's instructions, because that actually led to her death. Anyway. Interesting flowchart, not very linear. Yeah, it's kind of fun how it's kind of like a corkboard, like Charlie Day thing. We really are at the start. We are. You went on a date with Iris, thus killing her. What can I say? It was a killer date. Alright, let's swap scenes. We're gonna go right into her name is Haunted Luna, right? Yeah, Haunted Luna. They're playing Persona 5 Royale. Sounds like they're still in the first half. It is currently the 12th of July. July, right? July's number 7. Yeah, July. So if you're planning to play that game, ow. Thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Isaac. I'd call that a successful date. Yeah, right? Seemed pretty successful. I had no idea you were playing Persona at all. Yeah, it's because I've been playing it very, 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 very slowly off stream. So, yeah. Oh no, did Yeti just wake up? Hi, Yeti. I feel compelled to spare you from the pedals for now. Thank you, I appreciate it. I really have to pee, so I'm kind of scared of sneezing right now. Anyway, let's go hop into P5R. Like I said, they're much further ahead in the game than I am because I'm basically at the start. Yeah, I know, I just made it more tempting for you guys, didn't I? So if you're planning on playing P5R, you might want to drop out of the raid. If you can, it'd be kind of cool if you could like come in with the raid, drop the raid message, and then drop a lurk, because that helps the person that I'm raiding as well. It like boosts them on Twitch's algorithm or whatever. So if you can stick around for the raid, please do so. I'll also be doing like a raid and run myself because A, spoilers for P5R, and B, Alex is making my lunch. And I told him I'd be ready for lunch in 20 minutes, like 20 minutes ago. So I am hungry, I have to pee. Let's go say hello to Haunted Luna. Thanks for being here, thanks for chatting. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking, I appreciate you. I'm gonna try. Whip digital art into Discord soon. Yeah, I want to see. I'm so curious. I'm glad you got CSB. And C, you gotta be. Yeah, that too. Hi, Hungry. Hi, Isaac. Alright, tomorrow we are playing Tunic, requested by Red the Panda. So see you there for that if you're available. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. Remember, you can unlock emotes with channel points in this channel if you want to pretend you have a subscription for this channel. Go right ahead and do that now. There's also a last redeem. If you want to go up in the Discord summary as being the last person out of stream, you can try going for the last redeem. It's also the first redeem. And I think that's everything. Maybe see you on Discord. I don't have CSP. Oh, but I think the terminology and tools are very similar. Right. In terms of like blending colors, because this is what we were talking about earlier, it can be quite different between the software. Like the really basic stuff is like the same. Like, the whole layers and transform tools and stuff like that. But when it comes to blending colors, that can vary a lot between all the different software that I've used. So if you're not using CSP, I recommend just like trying a bunch of different options in the current software that you're using and see what just works for you. I'm surprised. Yeah, me too. CSP has added what do they call it? It's like the more realistic blending style. Like if you blend like blue with yellow instead of having like a murky color in the middle, it'll actually go through green. They added that recently as a feature, and that'll be a thing that not all software has. So yeah, it varies a lot. And also different blending tools and different software will react differently when they're blending. And like CSP has like a million different tools that will help you do that. Sounds fancy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Rebel also does that as well, the realistic color blending. Not sure about Photoshop. And I haven't tried GIMP or Krita. I haven't tried GIMP in like years, so it counts as not trying it. Haven't tried GIMP or Krita or Procreate or anything, so I don't know what those ones are like. But yeah, my recommendation is to just try out all the different methods for blending and shading that you can think of, and just like use whatever feels right. Like I said, I use a couple of different styles myself depending on like the kind of shading that I want to do. So just experiment, have fun. Good luck. I can't wait to see your whip. Anyway, yeah, sorry. What was I doing? I was leaving. I'm already late for lunch now, from the sounds of it. Thank you. I need all the advice. Yeah, of course. Feel free to ask anything in chat here or in Discord or anything. I don't mind. Feel free to DM me if you don't want to like talk about it in public for whatever reason. And it's all good. Happy to help. I hope you're having fun with the digital art. Anyway, I need to shut. I really have to pee. Good luck with the last redeem. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for lurking and chatting. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for discussing AI with me, even though I talked way too long on that one. And hopefully I'll see you guys next week for more of AI Somnium files, and hopefully next week somebody won't die, but we'll see what happens. Stay safe, everyone. Stay sane and stay silly, and I'll see you all later. Stay fresh, cheese bags.